Playhouse, Y94, 726. Mailbag, Wednesday, Vince in a little while. And, of course, Secret Sound again at 8:10 and 9:10. First, though, a round of Am I the Jerk? Ripped from our social media. Basically, we have just a couple of scenarios here where these people are wondering if they are jerks or if we think they were in the right. Case 1 of 3. Am I the jerk? My mom wants me to come and visit my stepfather on Father's Day. But listen, he married my mom when I was 16 years old, so I was well out of the house 2 years after they got married. I don't consider him worth celebrating or really a father figure to me. I don't have a relationship with bio dad, so it's not like I had specific plans, but I still said no because I think it's weird, especially because I'm 27 now and we've literally never done this before. Am I the jerk?
No, yeah. I wouldn't go. I think that is, if he was like a father figure to you, yeah, I'd understand that. But if he wasn't, and this is the first time and you're 27, I would just say, no, you're not a jerk in any way at all. If you don't feel comfortable doing it, then don't do it.
I say, yeah, you're also not a jerk. He's not your dad. You didn't grow up with him acting like that father figure. Maybe you still send a small gift, mail something.
Or how to text.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Happy Father's Day.
Hey, give him a little text. Hey, happy Stepfather's Day there, stepdad. Yeah.
Just say, yeah, send something.
It does seem a little weird if you've never done anything like especially you've been out of the house for almost 10 years.
Yeah.
And randomly your mom's like, why don't you come have dinner with us? I don't know. Now, granted, he's probably been playing some sort of role in your life, I would imagine.
Maybe it could be like a quick happy, instead of, if you don't want to say Father's Day, FD Day, you know what I mean? Just shorten it so it's less personal.
But what if you look at it like this? Is he taking good care of your mom?
Yeah.
So then still say something.
So he's like a father to your mom.
No, maybe, that's not where I was going with that.
Well, she does call him daddy.
Ew.
There is that. So, am I the jerk? Case 2 of 3. One of my coworkers is always complaining about her boyfriend, so I told her, this is a workplace, and I don't care, and you need to stop telling me about this here because I don't care. She's been cold toward me ever since, and I can always hear her telling other coworkers about this, but she has been avoiding me. I just don't think that kind of vocabulary, probably conversation would have made more sense, belongs in the workplace. Am I the jerk?
I say yes. If you guys are good coworkers and you talk about other things, you vent about things, sometimes someone just needs that.
Sure.
And you said this isn't the place for it. I can understand maybe if you were busy working on a project and that's all that was happening, but I think she was just going you to vent. Be nice about it. Just say, I don't know how you could say it better, but you are a jerk.
Wait, which one is
It's the person that told her that she didn't care to hear about her boyfriend.
Oh, yeah. I'd say she's definitely a jerk.
I think you're a little bit of a jerk, but if you honestly don't care and don't want to hear about it, I mean, can't you say so?
Well, no. Like, that's the thing is, like, your work, you come, like, close to each other. You spend lots of time together. It is good to have that type of relationship where you guys can be open and talk about those kinds of things.
So you guys are putting each other as the person as the problem. Imagine, I'm trying to think of somebody you probably don't interact with very much. I'm having a struggle there because you're very
Either
sociable
way,
people.
I think we would enjoy hearing that.
I love to hear the juicy details of people's relationships. I mean, we don't hear that's single, so I don't.
Way to ruin that,
craving
Amy.
it. I'm craving the drama of a relationship. That this is a place I'd usually get it, and I'm not getting it.
You know, I do think you're a little bit of a jerk, but here's what you do if you don't want that person to talk to you anymore. Give them these two's email address or tell them to add it on Facebook. And you've got your problem solved. And last one today, am I the jerk? My husband and I recently baptized our son, and I don't really enjoy family gatherings and never have because they tend to get dramatic. So we didn't invite anybody. It was just the two of us, well, three of us if you count our son. Even our parents were left out in the cold and had no idea that it happened, and now they are mad. Now, to be fair, they are both very religious sets of people and feel pretty offended we didn't include them. They said we robbed them of this special experience as grandparents, and I just didn't want anyone there. Are we jerks?
Yeah, 100% you are jerks. It's a big day for a baby and for the family, and you should want them to be there. At least have the parents there for it.
I get that family can be drama, but they're there. They support you. They love you. Maybe you didn't want them there, but then maybe have a party or something where then they can still celebrate with you.
Think of the presents your child missed out on.
Think of the presents. I actually don't think they're jerks at all. Because that day was about a lot of things, but you know who it wasn't about? Grandparents. It was about baby. It was about baby's religious commitments and the commitments you're making with them and that relationship. And nothing to do with grandparents. I don't think you have to invite them to anything.
But don't you think grandparents are the ones who guide the child in faith throughout the years? They have to give, baptism presents. So, there's no
all
presents.
You're complaining about is presents. The only reason they might have a closer relationship is because they're theoretically closer to visiting the great beyond.
I just think it's your family. You want them around for celebrations. It's going to be one day where you have to deal with a little bit of drama.
You want your family around. This lady specifically said she doesn't like family gatherings.
For one day. Get over it.
Well, I'm outvoted, but I don't think you're a jerk at all. I don't think so whatsoever. But outvoted. Now, granted, one of those votes, I had a question if it counts, because it's more about presents. What do you mean the presents didn't come? That's the real shame. And a couple of